Oh, cheers. How you do, buckaroos? How the heck are you? I was trying to back it up, but it wouldn't let me. Anyways, never mind. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to go forward. We're going to keep going forward. Anyways, how the heck are you? I am Tom the Beer Whisperer for this particular video. Anyway, just one beer. The Double Two Hearted Double American IPA at 11%. It's a big beast. The 16-ounce can, even. It's a big damn beast, man. I don't really need the prop. There's too high on one side. That's anyway. Too high. It's too high. Anyway, Sláinte. So I just took my pork off. I just took my pork, and here's where I put it. I just took my. I had a boneless pork butt roast. About 2.5 pounds. I just took it off the smoker there, brought it inside, wrapped it up to sit. But my wife picked some red jalapenos, so I've got them on there on the smoker now to make chipotle, because that's what chipotle is smoked red jalapenos. All this stuff is just gorgeous. Oh wow. It is big, it is malty, it is what it is supposed to be. Oh, this beer is just insane. Take a little pause for the cause. I went up to Banter Brewing for just a little bit. I'm off to run the store, so I had to take me to Banter because I had a friend at Banter who is turning 40 today. 40 is a milestone. I'm 58 now, so yeah, 40 is one of those tough years, right? 40 is tough because that's when you face your mortality. I'm getting old. That's a midlife crisis year. That's when folks buy sports cars, get tattoos. I did none of those things, actually. Although, here's the thing. I did none of those things, but I considered all of them. But I just brought it back, said, okay, we're going to think rationally. I did none of them. Well, the truth is, I've never been a sports car kind of guy anyway. The only sports car I will ever have, if I ever win the lottery, the only sports car I ever want would be a 69 Mustang Fastback. I don't even care if it's in all honesty, it doesn't necessarily even have to be a GTO or a Shelby, even though that would be acceptable. I've always loved the Mustang Fastback. I'm not a fan of sports cars. I never have, even as a kid. I'm not a fan of the Porsche. I'm not a fan. A Ferrari, I've never wanted a Ferrari, a Lamborghini. They don't do anything for me. I don't understand the attraction, to be honest with you. I think those cars are for guys with penises this big. I've never wanted one. Or you got the other end of the spectrum where the guys want that big truck with the tires like this. Again, guys with penises this big. Anyway, I digress. But I digress. So yeah, I want to take a break and wish my friend happy birthday. So it was nice. The poor guy, he's only been in the area about a year. But a lot of us, friends of his, showed up at Banner to wish him happy birthday. So it was nice. He was, I'm glad he had a good birthday, because 40 is a tough one for a lot of us. When I hit 40, I really didn't have that. Even my family in town, really, I didn't have that with them. So it was a rough one for me, to be honest with you. My wife did something really special for me on my 40th, so that's really what made it worthwhile. But my family kind of hinted about doing certain things and then didn't, and I was kind of disappointed. But I had family well, not necessarily, if they weren't directly in town, they were close. I could have done some things and chose not to, and I was a little frustrated by that. So when I found out my friend was having his 40th birthday, I'm going to go up and at least have one beer with him. Bill's Too Hard. Bill's Double Too Hard, I should say. Bill's Too Hard is a big beer anyway at 7%, I believe. This one clocks in at 11, and it ain't playing. But here's the thing. I say it ain't playing, but it's not boozy, in my opinion. I mean, it's 11%. You should taste a certain amount of alcohol. But when somebody says boozy, if it says it's boozy or it's too hot, implies that the alcohol is too much or off-putting. It is not here. You do feel some, but it's not too much or off-putting in any way. I'm starting to smell those jalapenos smoking in there, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love that, man. Oh, cheese whiz and bacon. That's gorgeous. Anyway, I digress. But I digress, baby. I digress, baby. Anyway, I wanted to have some smoked pork, and I was going to do more of a Kansas City style barbecue. But my wife thought she was more in the mood for like a street taco. So okay, that'll work too. So we're gonna do a smoked pork street taco. That's why I've got those jalapenos on there smoking. You see, I like spicy. Wife doesn't, but she likes flavor. So we're gonna do street taco with the smoked pork, onions and cilantro, some lime. We're gonna do some Mexican rice. Just some Mexican rice, yeah. Wife prefers fideo to rice, but we've got a grandson with us, and he prefers rice, so we're going to make rice for him. For leftovers tomorrow, I'm going to make the fideo for my wife. So there you go. It's going to be a win-win. It'll be all right. Might have a little salad on the side, it'll be okay. Anyway, I digress. It was nice. Brandon actually brought up a bottle of 15-year-old Whistle Pig. Oh my God, it was insane. He gave us all a little taste. Oh God, that whiskey is so good. It really was. It was just freaking amazing. Yeah. He's a good guy, man. It was, friendship is interesting, right? So you be friends at a certain point in your life along the way, and sometimes you think these folks are going to be friends for life, and sometimes they're not. And sometimes you worry about that situation. Well, why wasn't this guy a friend for life, or this person a friend for life? The truth is, as I've gotten older, I've come to accept the fact that people will enter your life when you need them. You become friends with, I have my childhood friend, my best friend growing up, through elementary school, through junior high, through high school, and again, it was the best man at my wedding. We were friends even for several years after that, but we kind of drifted apart. So there was a time where I kind of lamented that, like, what happened. But the truth is, we were just different people. We've always been different people, right? We've never really had the same likes. Even politics, we've always been different. And then over the years, we just kind of drifted apart. Sometimes that happens, and that's okay. And you've got to learn that in time, I guess, or over your lifetime, that it's okay. You have friends for a certain period of time, but not every friend has to become a lifelong friend. You will meet those friends when the universe decides it's time for you to do so, whether you believe in God, a supreme being, or just that sometimes the universe has a way of working itself out. Anyways, I digress. I'm not going to get philosophical on you. I'm just trying to enjoy a beer. Maybe it's the 11% talking. I don't know. Maybe it's 11%. Hey, good day, Tom. It's 11%. It's a big beer. You haven't really told us about any flavors or aromas. No, I haven't. The truth is, I'm just enjoying the beer. That's not what I do. That's one of the reasons I've never considered myself a beer reviewer. I never wanted to be a beer reviewer. Quite frankly, I don't know why anybody wants to be a beer reviewer. Because a beer reviewer is basically a critic. I don't know why anybody wants to be a critic of any kind, a movie critic, an art critic. Because a critic's job is to find something wrong. Their job is to be negative assholes. It is their prime directive to be just pricks. And I don't have that in me, man. I wish I did sometimes, but I don't. I want to enjoy the beer, so I've never wanted to. I don't like that moniker, beer reviewer. I don't like it at all. Moniker, what kind of name is that? Club Paradise, look it up. Anyways, so this is a great big IPA. I don't want to say West Coast because they're from Michigan. They're not West Coast. They've always been kind of their own thing. And to be honest with you, you're going to get a lot of big grapefruit notes. You might feel some botanical notes. You might even feel just a few. Oh gosh. Tropical fruit notes. Balance is not something that you typically hear when you're talking about a double IPA. But if you could have any kind of balance, there is a lot of malt going on to balance the amount of insane hoppage going on here. It's just a great beer, it really is. This is a double IPA for people that love double IPAs. If you're just dabbling, no, this isn't the beer for you. If you've never had a double IPA before, this probably isn't where you want to start. But if you love the style, if you love big malt, if you love big hops, then this is a craft beer lover's double IPA. So there you go. I am Tom, the Beer Whisperer. Beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guy. Launching it. Thanks for tuning in.